Good morning, Modern Steaders.
Good morning.
It finally cooled off. It's in the 60s this morning. We're loving this weather. Crazy to think it was 90s just yesterday.
You're right. It just changes so fast. It's so weird.
And now we're long sleeve shirts and sweatshirts. I'm not complaining. I love this weather. We need to get our doors up above for the barns. Believe it or not, we're already at that stage.
Crazy.
The other day I wanted the AC on. Today I want all the windows shut because it's chilly. And I'm even thinking about putting the heat on. This is just crazy. My kind of weather right here. Little snails.
Oh, yeah. Where did that come from?
Don't know. We have them at the other house too because they're always out by the meat birds and the meat birds eat them.
Oh. So these doors are already built on our other buildings. We had to build the doors. They tell you what to do. And did the lumber come with them?
All the pots that have the doors on it for the barn that we did, that was custom.
Right. So we had custom because we wanted the barn a certain way. So we had to buy in basically
the extra lumber from them to do what we wanted to do.
Right. So these doors are already built. So, and then they have the nice hardware. So we just need to get them installed.
Yep, we'll get them installed, and they're split in half. What do you call that style door?
Oh, they are?
Door. Yeah. So that's why they have pieces of wood on the back to hold them together so we can get them all hooked up, get the hinges on, and then we can take these straps off, and the bottom and the top will open separately, like our barn doors.
Right. I love that. Well, we brought the foreman again today. I don't know. He doesn't seem like he's too excited to be here. What do you think, Tanner?
Are you so excited to be here? Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Checking it all out, seeing all the changes.
I don't want these doors going. Well, that was easier than I thought it was going to be. They get those secured in there. Let's see, I don't want to step on those screws.
They're trying to spin it around so that we can take them off the other direction. And then they just do the domino effect. So now yep, this works too. So do you think they're just going to fit in the spots or?
83. 48.
What do you think, Tanner? those are hinges. You got them? Can you unwrap them for me, please? The hardware for these doors are so beautiful. It's really, really gonna pop on these buildings. So there's 4 of these hinges for each door, and then these nice big bolts, and then some nice latches.
Alright, we're going to go 8 inches down from the top, and 8 inches from the split pot of the door. And that is going to be so the question is, screws are going right into our 4x4 post, which is perfect. I had to shim that corner. I want to see how it works now. I like that. That works good. That looks nice. So this time the hinges are going on that side. The door will go the opposite direction. Better use the right screws. I like it. I like to test it before I put all the hinges, all the bolts in, just in case we got to make an adjustment. All right, so while this is fresh in our mind, we'll go do it on the other barn, and then we can come back and do, we have some interior trim work, because you can see a gap right here. We actually have a door stop trim to go all the way around, so that way when you shut your door, there's no gap and the air can't breathe through it. We have latches, and we got to take apart, not really take apart the doors, but they have strapping in here to hold the two pieces of door together. You can put them on half the door at a time, but I found doing it on our last bonds, it's a lot more tricky trying to get all your hinges to line up when you open. If you get one off a little bit, you can tell it when you open. You'll have this gap all off, so that's why I kept them together. What do you think, Tanner? It's so crazy to me. We only mowed over here around where we're building, and the areas where we mowed is almost as tall as the areas that we didn't. And the areas we mowed is flush and green, and everything else is, it's still green, but it's pretty pale green compared to the new growth. You're getting lost, Tanner.
It's kind of funny because as I was walking over here and he was driving, I'm like, wow, look at this clover. The goats are gonna love this pasture.
Right.
Love it. But it is so thick. It's crazy.
All right. I like that. I really like those hinges. Those are nice straps. They're 1/4 of an inch thick. All right, one more door. I like it. So what these end up doing is they give the door something to hit when you go to shut it, and it also seals the ear gaps. They're not just a big breeze blowing through. So I like it. What do you think, Tanner? All right.
Morning. I don't know what it is, but I like feel super energized and excited for today. I think it's just the cooler weather, and then like we're getting to the finishing touches of the barn, and then we have just stuff coming in for the house. Our fans are in, just little things that need to get done are coming in, and it's so beautiful out.
Good morning. The sun is out, and it was nice and chilly. It started off in the 50s this morning, and it's supposed to be in the 80s today. So
It was perfect sleeping temperature last night.
it sure was. We need to get our latches on. I'm just checking everything out to make sure we have this going the right way. Those look the same.
Babe, that was so smart of you.
I'd be really annoyed if I had to try to hold all that stuff. I'm gonna take this piece of trim off. It's just held on by 3 nails, and we're gonna bring it over some so we don't have as wide of a gap, and then we'll have a better anchor point for the side of the latch.
This is why you only lightly tacked it.
That's right. I figured we'd have to make some adjustments.
Nice.
Need like 10 hands for this. definitely the trick.
Using the square?
The square. Yes, the screws are a little long, but that's what I have. And I didn't feel like getting out the nail gun and the air compressor just to reattach the trim.
So this tool is normally a square or a speed square, but today it's considered an extra pair of hands.
I could definitely see if I didn't have that square there, this job would make me very cranky.
In that case, we're really glad for the square. Really, really glad for the square. Nobody wants Al to be cranky.
Look at that, we got one extra to replace the missing one on the other side.
Do you think that was on purpose?
Probably not. I was hoping that was going to happen. We want to build a set of ramps going into the livestock stall, so that way the goats can have easy in and out, but more so we can shut that and we can lock them in that stall if we want to. So we have some leftover hemlock pieces that we're going to make them out of.
Try it out.
See, that's what the goats are going to do.
Exactly what the goats are gonna do. Can you come down it? Come here. Oh yeah, he doesn't like things. He doesn't like that.
No, that's what the goats are going to do too.
Okay, now put him in and shut the door.
I'm just going to get hinges for it and then, boom. There you go, Tanner. Can man. Come on, up the ramp. Come on out. That's what the goats are gonna do too.
I honestly haven't been upstairs for a few days, and I wasn't expecting quite a mess.
That's what I do best.
You do a good job.
I do.
But you did all the electrical
Outlets.
outlets. Yeah, the fans are in. we want to get this upstairs ready. Probably not getting molding and stuff, all that, but we're gonna get it ready for us to be up here.
That's right. Alright, just making sure the fans are gonna fit. I think they will just fit. We don't have a lot of room to work with, so we're kind of limited on which fans we can get. But Gina got them picked out and they got delivered last night.
So I got 42-inch fans, and that's as small as they go and stuff for the really, really tiny ones. So it looks like they'd fit in there.
Yeah, it looks like we shot like a couple of inches on each side.
Yeah.
These are like one of my least favorite things to install, our ceiling fan.
I did get a fan that does not have a remote. At least it didn't say it had a remote. So what we like to do is put the light and the fan on 2 different switches so that we can just turn them on and off. When you do the remote, you can't do that. So we prefer not to have a remote with a fan.
So far, I like them.
You know what that means. So far, I did a good job, right?
As long as it stays going, it's good.
So far, at gold star.
That's it. Easy, but a little scary.
Why? Because they might fly off?
I don't think they will, but it's just kind of funny that you don't screw anything on. It's just all pressure fit through a rubber washer.
Don't break it.
I must say this has been one of the easiest ceiling fans I've installed.
What did you say, babe? That I'm the best?
You are. You picked up the best ceiling fan.
Okay, our first fan. That view out the window. Nice.
So we ran into a hiccup with our ceiling fan. I knew we were close to our attic doorway. I was thinking we would just get a small base fan, and then if I needed to get up there, I could always take a fan blade or 2 off. I don't want the attic hole somewhere else, like over to the side, because when you're trying to get up, you'll be getting into the peak of the roof. So that's why it's this way. And I'm afraid if I put it over by the stairs, trying to get up or down, I'd kick my ladder down the stairs and then I'd go tumbling down the stairs. So that's why we put this hole here, and the light is in the ceiling fan is in the center of the room. If we move that somewhere else, visually it would not look right. So the ceiling fan mount is here, so we're either going to get a smaller fan base, a fan with a smaller base, or just put a light here for now, and then later on if we want we could add a fan if we find we need one. So yeah, we're gonna have to go back to the store and see what we can come up with for a new idea. I ended up running out to Lowe's and I couldn't find a ceiling fan that worked, but I found a chandelier. I went without Gina, so she doesn't know what I got, so I don't know if she's gonna like it or not. But that'll be in the next video. So thanks for coming along on our homesteading journey. If you guys liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to come back to the next video to see what I got for a new light. See you guys in the next video. Bye.